Alright everybody, welcome back. It's Sukaba, and this is week 3 of the VBL-S Season 9. We're going to do a little commentary on our match versus KC. So, we're going to get into that little team builder action, and then we'll get into the match a little later today. So, looking at this matchup, I had a really hard time coming up with a way to stop everything that he's got on this team. Specifically, these top 8 were the ones I'm looking at. Not really expecting to see these 3, but these 8 cover each other really well, and he did a great job assembling a pretty nice team around this Ndidi Armor Rouge combo. Some of the main threats I'm looking at is obviously these 2, the Palmot, the Dragapult, and even the Mudsdale are what I'm expecting to be the main things dealing damage this week. Could see a Hawlucha and Tinkaton doing some offensive stuff as well, but I think I can deal with that. So here's my plan. Not going with the hyper offense this week with the Talonflame and the Tusk and everything. I'm going to go for kind of the slow, bulky, methodical game with the Sableye screens. This is something I had a lot of success with last season, so I'm hoping that this will allow me to not really care about whatever kind of speed control he's bringing, whether it be Trick Room or if he's doing some weird stuff with like Mischievous, Icy Wind, or who knows, right? So, or Unburden, Hawlucha. So I have a lot of ways to cover my bases here by just going with that slow mode, saying I don't care who's going first necessarily. But I do have Quash for the Hawlucha. Even if it's Psychic Seed, Psychic Terrain, it won't be grounded unless it Terras. So I can just Quash it and then kill it with an Icicle Crash on Baxcalibur. So the Baxcalibur is specifically crafted to sort of deny all of the options on his team. So if I Terra Dark, these 2 can't really hit me. Thermal Exchange will still apply even if I'm dark, so Armor Cannon, while it will hit me hard, under screens, it'll just give me an attack boost, so he won't want to click a fire move anyway. So it kind of walls these 2 if I have the Terra Dark available. It also allows me to do a lot of damage to Mudsdale, to Dragapult, to Hawlucha, like I said. It kind of gets walled by Tinkaton a bit, but I have other ways to deal with that later. So yeah, I'm going to be looking to Terra Dark on this probably if I feel like I can get an OHKO with Crunch. I've also got Slowking as sort of an offensive option this week. He doesn't have a great matchup into Slowking, and this thing is kind of designed to be like the Mudsdale killer. So at +2 after a nasty plot, it will OHKO even an Assault Vest Mudsdale with some SPDF investment. So it really should, as long as I get a nasty plot off, it should be OHKOing Mudsdale, and it's outsped to go first under Trick Room. So game 1, if he does want to lead that Trick Room option, I could just lead Slowking next to Stabilize, set a screen, nasty plot, and then sort of go to town with the speed control he's giving me. And even if he doesn't, this thing could be really bulky behind screens with Terra Grass as well. I've also bring Mismagus as alternative speed control if I'm not really liking my screens mode, or I feel like I need a little Icy Wind action. I've got the Scarf with Icy Wind. This thing's EV'd to outspeed Dragapult, so it can Icy Wind, and then if you notice, all of my damage dealing partners are EV'd to sort of outspeed everything else after an Icy Wind. So Tusk can outspeed an OHKO Dragapult after with a knockoff. But yeah, I'm looking for the Mismagus to put in some work again. It was pretty good for me last week. I also got Trick if I want to like put a Scarf on a supportive Ndidi or something like that. Energy Ball for Mudsdale. The Tusk, I'm going bulky with the Assault Vest. I think this will be good behind screens. Also, looking at his team, he actually doesn't have a way to hit. He doesn't have any stab, water, grass, or ice moves, which makes Terra Ground a really attractive option. With the Assault Vest, and a light screen, the bad special defense doesn't look quite as bad, so he won't be able to OHKO me with any of those strong stab options anyway. So I'm hoping that'll be good. I've got the nice Ice Spinner to end the terrain, knockoff, because Dark's amazing into his team. He's got like 5 Mons weak to Dark. Lastly, the Glamora. I'm going with the choice specs, all-out damage. Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam, because Fairy's really strong at his team as well. This can be good spread damage as well to break any sashes. I've also got Earth Power for Palmot, Energy Ball for Mudsdale, Power Gem just for general stab coverage. So that's my team builder. We're going to see how it works out, going for the good old screens mode, which is a comfortable mode for me to play. We'll see if it works against a team that I've had a tough time planning for. So see you guys in the match.